Hey guys, welcome to this week's team call. It is October the 27th, and today I wanted to talk about creating loyal customers. Typically, people who get on Shakeology or start using a program tend to fall off unless they have a good reason why to keep going and the accountability to keep going. So I have 5 action steps to help you develop and create those loyal customers. I know that I've recently went back and I followed up with everyone and anyone because I kind of dropped the ball on this myself in a sense. I wasn't following up with people we do follow-ups and you schedule those with people that haven't gotten started yet, but I didn't really have a follow-up system for the people that had already trusted me and got started with me to help reach their goals. So with that being said, number 1 is, of course, listen to their stories and ask questions. You know, anytime you talk to someone new, you are asking them questions, getting to know that person, building that relationship so that you can better help them. Because if you don't ask them questions, then you don't know how you can help them. And a lot of the times we get to a point where we're, talking to someone over and over and over again, and they haven't gotten started yet. And you kind of wonder, are they ever going to get started? Or, you kind of question, should I keep reaching out to this person? And when I tell you, eventually someone will get started, but it takes consistency. And a lot of the times it's just building that foundation, that relationship with them, especially people that don't really know you. So you can't build up a wall around people that haven't gotten started yet. You continue to follow up with them every month, which I'm getting better at myself, is having a list. Someone who said no, not right now. Someone who is like, I want to get started, but never actually followed through with it. Follow up with those people as well. And then also just the customers that have gotten started, and even coaches, continue to follow up with them. I've done something recently, which is just, I asked them straightforward, hey, do I have permission to check in with you every day that I don't see that you check in to my challenge group? And that way that if they haven't posted, they haven't commented or anything about them doing their workout that day, I can message them and be like, hey, how was your workout today? And it helps to keep that accountability. So people are, sometimes we invest a lot into people and in the end they don't stick with it. They fall off for whatever reason. And sometimes that hurts because you want to see them succeed. But you continue to invest in them, your time, and helping them to reach their goals because you did, or you have already asked them questions and you know what those goals are. So I wouldn't, just continue to keep being there for them even if they aren't doing what they said that they wanted to do. Number 2 is make their agendas your priority. So, we have our agenda and we're like, I want to try and help and grow my business. I want to help, so many people. But when it comes down to it, it's their agenda. They're not going to get started unless they are ready to. So if your coaches and your customers are not reaching their goals, then your business is a sinking ship. And so we need to be sure that we are reaching out to our customers and our coaches and making sure that they are reaching their goals, whether that's fitness related, health related, or whatever it may be. Helping them to reach their goals not only helps them to stay more loyal as a customer, but they are benefiting from it and they are reaching the goals that they set out to do with you. And then being more excited about them reaching their goals than reaching our own goals. It's basically just putting your customers and your coaches before yourself and reaching their goals, because if they reach their goals, they're going to want to share that with others. And that leads back to you. You know, they're going to say, my coach helped me, or, you know, they're going to be like, oh, you know, Sarah helped me and kept me accountable for X amount of days or X amount of months. And that's how I was able to reach my goal. So this is another one. This is another part of it that I really enjoyed when I heard this, was don't put coaches into boxes. A lot of times that you sign up a new coach, you want to know if they are a discount coach, a hobby coach, or a part-time coach, or a full-time coach, or a business builder coach, which are the same thing. But rather than being like, you know, hey, how much time are you willing to spend? Are you just wanting the discount? Are you know, just wanting to work part-time? Or are you wanting to build this as a business? You know, when we put someone into that box, then we're essentially not giving them the chance to decide for themselves. Because Beachbody doesn't do that to us when we sign up as a coach. They're not like, oh, you have to be this, this, or that. So giving them the option and not really putting them into a box, and just being like, hey, you want to do this, and you know, giving them the tools to, you know, say they want to build a business, but you don't know that, but letting them know where that information is regardless. So then number 3 is believing in them. Focusing on the person that you are talking to. You know, I could send out 40, 50 messages a day, but if I'm not actually reading and focusing on who I'm talking to, then I could respond and not really listen to that message and say the wrong thing, or, you know, not really take into account of how that person feels, or etc. So focus on the person that you're talking to, and they are going to be more sure that they can achieve it because you are encouraging them of their potential. And always remember who they can become. They may not believe it themselves necessarily, but you can see the potential usually before they can. I know that was the case with me, and believing in them and help reassuring them that they are on the right track helps that. So number 4 is discuss ways for them to accomplish their vision and create a plan. So create plans that fit them. So you, as a coach, you discuss ways on how they can accomplish that, you know, figure out what their struggles are. I'm sure if you talk to someone and, you know, they're like, hey, how have your workouts been going? People either say they haven't been going, they're struggling with it to find the time, or they've given up, or maybe they're going but not as good as they had hoped. So hope to see what the root cause is and discuss ways on how they can, you know, get past that, and create a plan for them. So if someone's telling me that they're not going, I may ask, you know, well, what are your goals right now? You know, what are your goals that you want to achieve before the end of the year? And some will say lose weight, stay healthy, or I don't have any goals, which kind of seems to be the trend right now with some people, is they want to lose 5 to 10 pounds, or they don't really have goals for the end of the year because they know that the holidays are coming. So those people I'm not going to continue to follow up with if they don't have goals right now that they are concerned about. But with the ones that are wanting to lose 5 to 10 pounds, then I know that they already have a program. So I will talk to them and be like, okay, so you have this program. Can you commit to that for however long the program is? So say 21-day fix. Can you commit to the 21-day fix for 21 days? And if so, then I'm going to ask them, you know, when are you going to start? And if you don't check into the group, can I check in with you every day and ask you how you are doing? That way they get the accountability, for one, because you are their coach. And 2, it kind of gives them that sense like, okay, I can do this. It kind of gives them an action plan so they know that you know, this is what I need to do every day. Because some people need to be walked step by step through it. So you're charting the course for them, and you're basically telling them this is what it'll take, this is how you'll get there. And even though they have the program that has all of that in it, sometimes they need someone else to go through it with them. And then if they are not, you know, decide on where they want to be. So if they want to lose 5 to 10 pounds before the end of the year, then they need 5 things that may get in the way, 5 steps that they can take in order to get there. So maybe that's just committing to a program, doing the workouts every single day. Maybe it's committing to meal planning, or it is just drinking more water and being more consistent, and, you know, rather than going one day and then a couple days off, or finding the time to do it. And then rewarding yourself along the way. So say they complete the program, if it's 21-day fix, or maybe they get it through a week of it, maybe a little cheat meal, but not a whole cheat day, that kind of thing. So you're walking them through that and seeing how they are doing along the way. So now I actually have a list of people who I have talked to about this. I know their goals for the end of this year, and I can continue to follow up with them every single day. It may seem like a lot, but it's not really that much if you have a list. Just a simple message, hey, how's your workout today? And they will let you know. And then that's how you can, you know, rechart it if you need to. If, say, what you had told them before wasn't working, you can see maybe if something else would work better for that person. And then number 5 is help them until they have completed their goal. And everyone goes at their own pace, so this is going to be different for everyone. But if you talk to them, you're going to know how fast they want to achieve it. So say 5 to 10 pounds before the end of the year. Okay, so that's roughly, we haven't hit November yet, so that's roughly 2.5 to 5 pounds a month, which isn't bad. So you're going to know that's kind of the pace that they want to go. Now, if it's someone who wants to lose 20 pounds before the end of the year, that's 10 pounds a month. So you're going to know that this person really needs to keep to it to a T to help them achieve that. So help them until their vision is finished, and then they can create a new goal for themselves when they complete that, and then help them with the next one and keep continuing to do so. Help them to see that it is a long-term commitment to a healthier lifestyle. It's not just reach your goal and then you're done kind of thing, because if you reach that goal and then you don't maintain it, then you could end up right back where you started. And then just help them to stay focused and on the road to reach their goal. There's a kind of a visual is like hands on 10 and 2, as if you have precious cargo and you're just helping them stay within the lines so that they are staying focused. But so that's how you can develop more loyal customers, showing them and continuing to keep them focused, the value of what they are doing with their Shakeology and their program, what benefits they have if they stick to it to the end, having them enter their results into the Beachbody Challenge so that they have the chance to win $500, which is really awesome. There's not a lot of companies who do that. So having that option for them to get paid to essentially work out, just like the Beachbody Health Bet, which was another one that was awesome, which is coming back in January. So definitely reach out to those that have fallen off, reach out to those that are struggling, and get down to the root cause of why they haven't reached their goal, or they haven't been working out or following a program. Half of the time, more than half of the time, people don't stick with a program and complete it. I want to say, I think the statistic was like 60 or 70% of people haven't finished a program before. And that is a huge percentage. So it's us to help them along the way, because they can't, a lot of times it's hard to do it by yourself, and you can't just throw someone into a challenge group and expect them to get it right away. This is all new to them. I know it was new to me when I started, and I was one of those people that kind of just lurked in the background. I didn't really post a whole lot, but I know the benefit of posting now. If I post every single day, I'm held more accountable. And so in doing so, I know if someone doesn't post in the group every single day, they're not going to get the same results as someone who does. It's very rare, but I know the benefits of when they do follow through and they stick to the program and drink Shakeology every day. So I make sure that I share that with those that are struggling too. You know, hey, I know you want to complete this. If so, the way that you're going to stay more accountable and on track is by checking in every single day. So not only I can keep you accountable, but the whole group can keep you accountable. So other than that, as always, you can ask questions in the comments below. Let me know if you're having any problems in helping with a customer. You know, maybe you have a question. I would love to help you with that. So other than that, I will see you guys same time next week, and I will see you later.